Hey, and welcome to the MGR Podcast, where we talk with real people about real money and real estate. My name is Micaiah Gosman. I'm going to be your host, and I'm super excited to jump into our very first episode of the podcast, where we're kind of going to be giving you an idea of what we're going to be talking about moving forward on the podcast, give you an idea of the guests we're going to have on, and I'm super excited to have you guys with us and tuning in. So let's dive right in. So like I said, my name is Micaiah Gosman, and I'm a realtor here in Fredericton, New Brunswick, Canada. Currently working with Exit Realty Advantage, and I love it. I've been selling real estate for about 2 years now, and I came from a background in engineering and construction, and so it was quite a shift a couple years ago when I made the transition. But I've loved every second of it, and I'm super excited to be here and just chatting with you guys a little bit. So currently I live in Fredericton, New Brunswick. I've lived here most of my life. I kind of grew up in Sussex, which is just a little bit outside. And moved around a little bit as a kid and lived down in the States for a little while, lived in Nova Scotia for a while, but always knew that Fredericton was home and kind of where I wanted to kind of set down some roots. I got a beautiful wife, and I got two amazing little boys and a golden retriever, and kind of just, living the dream, as they say. But yeah, so we're going to dive into a couple topics that we're going to be chatting about on this podcast. So a couple things we're kind of going to be talking about is tips for buyers and sellers. Whether you're looking to buy, whether you're looking to sell, we're going to talk about, why curb appeal is important, why getting a pre-approval is important, and kind of everything around that. We're also going to be talking about how to get into real estate investing, or maybe it's just how to buy your first, single family home that you want to live in. So whether you want to become, a full-time real estate investor, property manager, whatever it is, we're going to be talking about it. We're going to have some guests on. They're going to share their experiences and whatnot. So we're excited. We're excited about that. The other awesome thing that we're going to be doing on this podcast is we're going to be bringing in some business owners and entrepreneurs that are going to be talking about their business, how they've become successful, and also how they plan to scale up moving forward in the coming years. So I'm super excited about that, and you don't want to miss that, because there's going to be some relatable experiences that you're going to relate to that I think will be beneficial for a lot of people listening. So I'm excited about that. We're also going to be diving into successful routines and how to build kind of healthy habits, in business and in your personal life. So we're excited about that. Some of the things kind of real estate related that we're going to be diving into is creative financing, whether it's seller financing or VTBs, in typically around that commercial real estate world. But we're going to be diving into that, why that can help you, why it can benefit the seller, the advantages of it, and how you can avoid putting more money down, and just how you can buy more properties and scale up quicker. So we're going to be diving into that, which I'm super excited about. We're going to be chatting about, whether you should buy property cash. Maybe you're doing a flip property. We're going to be talking with some contractors and what they're looking for when they're walking through a flip house. So we're excited about that. We're going to have some great people on discussing that stuff. We're going to be talking about, when you should finance, when you should buy. I know the interest rates, when we're filming this in like October 2023, the interest rates are pretty high right now. I talk with a lot of people and, older people, and they're always saying, oh, the interest rates aren't high. I bought, back when the interest rate was 25%. I'm like, oh man, so, but currently right now they're pretty high for what the prices are. Right. So we're going to be talking about that. And some other things we're going to be doing is walking you through some real life real estate transactions and deals that I've done with my own clients, and giving you the real numbers, talking about how we found the deal, how we funded the deal, and how we closed the deal. And also just chat about, the improvements they've made to up the rents and increase cash flow in the long term. So I'm super excited to be diving into this podcast. It's going to be super fun. We're going to have a lot of great guests on. Hopefully it'll be really informative to you. And if you have any questions or anything at all, or you want to recommend a topic that we talk about, please feel free to contact me on my website at gosman.ca. You can reach me there anytime. And so yeah, I'm super excited. Thanks so much for tuning in. And I look forward to sharing some more information and knowledge with you guys moving forward on this podcast. Thanks so much. See you later.